Could you please give us your name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Raise your right hand, please.
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
We were talking about the Epstein releases, like, before we got started. Like,
Yeah.
first of all,
The
like,
photo dump and the emails, it's fucking nuts.
but it's also they're doing it so slowly. Mm-hmm. Like, you guys have had this stuff for a year. Like,
And we were promised multiple times, it's coming, it's coming.
Doesn't it seem like you could just throw all that into AI at this stage of the game?
Yes.
And just redact the names of the victims and let's go?
Yeah, of course.
It seems like that would take 5 minutes.
I mean, it feels like, you can't help but feel like the administration is just like watching their back, and that's why it's happening.
Watching someone's back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all speculative why they haven't released it, but it's not good. It's not good for everybody's confidence.
No.
It's not good that this thing was going on, that they had this bizarre blackmail operation running.
In late 2025, a significant release of previously sealed government files related to Jeffrey Epstein took place following the passage of the Epstein Files Transparency Act. The law mandated the U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, to release all unclassified records by December 19, 2025.
That's very weird.
Very strange.
Very weird. But it kind of makes sense. Because if you're a 60-year-old billionaire and you're a freak and you like to get your freak on, but unfortunately you're a gigantic software developer and everybody knows who you are.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to get your freak on.
Well, that's the thing is, like, it makes sense when you go like, oh, some of these dudes really liked visiting that place.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the only place they can go.
Right.
You can't go anywhere else.
Right. And that's why they set it up for them.
Yeah.
Eric Weinstein said that to me once. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
If you're the former president of the
Yeah.
United States, you can't go to a nightclub.
Yeah, he said, I think there are people out there that provide experiences for certain people that have a hunger for them.
Yeah.
I was like, of course.
Of course.
Of course. And that's also how they compromise people too, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's how they get you to vote the way they want you to vote and play ball. Bobby, we got video, you sucking a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do? Yeah. Because, like, I bet all those people have something on them. That's
They
how they
have
stay
to.
in the game.
They have to.
It's like skull and bones. You got to suck the dick.
Well, look at, like,
Otherwise, we can't trust you.
for the Epstein shit, like, look at the level of people that we're visiting. I mean, it's all at the highest level of influence, power, and fame.
Yeah.
And so you go, yeah, this dude wants to do some wild shit. He can't go to Cheetahs and get it done. You know?
Yeah.
You can't do it. He's got to go somewhere. Yeah. What sounds good? A private island.
Yeah, he can't just, like, order up a call girl.
It's too risky.
Where are you going? I'm going to Captain Billionaire's house to go
Yeah.
suck his dick. I do it every Tuesday. Plus, I'm on meth, and I'm really good at keeping secrets.
Yeah. These guys, it's dark. It's fucking dark.
So some guy comes along and says, I can take care of your problem.
And then
Yeah. And everybody says, oh, trust me, he's a great guy.
he's really cool.
Yeah. And
He's got a great
he also
sense of
does this
humor.
thing. Yeah, great sense of humor.
Yeah.
His staff love him.
Yeah.
They also do this thing where, it's like you're going to hang out with other famous people, so it must be safe. Mm-hmm. Hey, Bill Clinton's here. This is no problem.
I just want to say one thing that's very clear when people say, please share names. There are names that are very well known, like that of Les Wexner, who everyone knows supplied an enormous amount of Epstein's, financial wealth and allowed this operation to happen. So it's, I think, confusing to many of us why there have not been more ramifications for him.
Epstein Files Transparency Act imposes a clear legal duty on the U.S. Department of Justice to produce the full and complete record of the public demands and deserves. The public demands and deserves. However, what the Department of Justice has released so far and the manner in which it did so makes one thing clear: someone or something is being protected. We do not know whom, what, or why. This is like the killer pretending to be the detective.
Yeah.
We've got to solve this crime. We do not know whom.
This is the killer joining the search party.
We do not know whom, what, or why. We have photos of you in a fucking hot tub, buddy.
I personally think the spokesperson was genuinely doing his job. Comment below what you think about his tweet.
But we do know this: we need no such protection. Accordingly, we call on President Trump to direct Attorney General Bondi to immediately release any remaining materials referring to, mentioning, or containing a photograph of Bill Clinton. This includes, without limitation, any records that may exist and are subject to disclosure under the Act, Public Law 119-38, enacted on November 19th, 2025, including grand jury transcripts, interview notes, photographs, and findings by the... This means a deal was made. So if you have a press release like that, that means the call went well.
Yeah.
You got a deal in. Whew, we're good.
We are good.
All we have to do is let him run for a third term.
And we're
fine. And look, he's...
Dude, Clinton chilling in that hot tub, too.
Hey, I would chill in a hot tub, too. It feels nice.
Yeah, it feels nice, but it's just like...
What's the big deal? You're chilling in a hot tub. If I went to your house and you had a hot tub, like, let's all get in the hot tub. I get in there.
Come
you
on
take
over.
a picture of me. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know her.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I didn't know how old she was.
And you got cameras up all over your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh, yeah. Probably watching people do coke in the bathroom. You got cameras of that. They were probably doing all kinds of shit.
He was compromising a lot of people.
There's been a severe miscarriage of justice, a delay in accountability, and we've all come together beautifully and tragically, which feels healing and devastating all at the same time, to speak out and to be fueled by each other's voices in a way that I don't know that we've had the opportunity to in the past.
Mm-hmm. And made a shit ton of money doing it.
God damn, he sure did.
Boy, that's what's really weird. Like, he got gifted a giant mansion in Manhattan by that the dude from Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. And then that guy was like, yeah, he was just running my finances, but then I didn't realize what kind of guy he was. But I gave him billions of dollars to manage. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
That's what you do?
Know what kind of a guy he was after he got arrested for having sex with underage girls.
And so then I stopped working with him.
Whew.
Okay.
My favorite one was when they were questioning Bill Gates about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, well, he's dead now, so you got to be careful. Did you ever see that?
No.
Oh, it's crazy.
That's it? That's his statement?
It's crazy. She asked him, like, why he had, these interactions with Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
And he's essentially saying, it was a mistake. I was hoping that he was going to do a lot of work with philanthropy.
Sure.
He's going to help me out with philanthropy.
Right. That's why I meet with him so many times.
But the end result, the final statement that was chilling, is like, he's dead now, so you have to be careful. Like, what?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? What do you mean? Be careful to not hang yourself in jail, which is what the official story is, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Be careful or you'll hang yourself in jail? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, it's not what you're saying.
That's
You're
not
saying
what
be
you're saying.
careful because someone killed him,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is what we all think, which is why there's no fucking, the cameras were down, which is why the guards were asleep, which is why his gigantic
bone.
roommate,
Yeah.
who was a murderer and a drug-dealing cop who assassinated people, who's built like a fucking gorilla. You ever see his roommate?
No.
You never saw Jeffrey Epstein's roommate?
Uh-uh.
Oh, boy.
He had a cellmate when he was there?
Bro, not only did he have a cellmate, he had a cellmate that had murdered several people in drug deals, who was a cop. And he was a gigantic, roided-up psychopath. This is the roommate.
I remember...
You could get that guy to kill him for extra cigarettes, is what my point is. He's in jail for life.
I remember...
Look at him.
That guy?
That guy. That was his fucking roommate. Just imagine what kind of a plan you would have for the biggest defendant in any sort of high-level espionage, possibly involving foreign governments, and you'd put him in a prison cell, a cage, with a guy who's committed 4 different murders.
That guy was a cop?
Yes. Look at the build on this motherfucker. Look at the size of this guy.
Yeah.
This is the guy?
Well, he liked
put
dogs.
a murderer?
That's nice.
Yeah, he's a sweet guy. You put a murderer... Well, he had to have a bunch of things barking in case anyone came near his property to get back at him.
Do you remember that famous forensic...
Michael Baden.
Michael Baden.
Yeah.
He testified that the hyoid, I think it's called the hyoid bone,
Yeah.
that was snapped on Epstein was far more consistent with, as he says, a homicide.
Yeah.
Than so it bothers me so much that he says it like that.
A homicide.
Yeah. He says
I think he said it was broken in 2 places.
he's like, that's much more consistent with homicide than suicide.
Yeah, it was someone strangled him. Someone strangled him from behind. It was also the position. Here it is. Play this.
Well, it's at the end, I think, but
That's okay.
regret doing that. He had relationships with people he said, would give to global health, which is a interest I have. Not nearly enough philanthropy goes in that direction. Those meetings were a mistake. They didn't result in what he purported, and I cut them off. That goes back a long time ago now. So there's nothing new on that.
It was reported that you continued to meet with him over several years, and that, in other words, a number of meetings. What did you do when you found out about his background?
Well, I've said I regretted having those dinners, and there's absolutely nothing new on that.
Is there a lesson for you, for anyone else looking at this?
Well, he's dead, so in general, you always have to be careful. And I'm very proud of what we've done in philanthropy. Very proud of the work of the foundation. That's what I get up every day and focus on.
Me too. I'm a good guy.